You've probably seen them around. What you probably didn't know is how versatile they can be. Drones are omnipresent in our lives today, and they're well on their ways to filling up the sky. It is worthwhile to explore the potential and challenges they raise. But first, let's define what a drone is. Drones are unmanned aerial vehicles that could either be remotely operated by a pilot on the ground or completely self-driving. They come in various sizes and with various functions. In Canada, they fall under two categories: recreational drones and commercial drones. Recreational drones are defined by Transport Canada as drones used for fun. They are often used by everyday people to take videos, for instance. On the other hand, flying a commercial drone requires a permit and have an ever-growing list of uses, whether it is to deliver packages as Amazon intends to do in construction sites, or to film wildlife movies with reduced risk to the filmer. However, drones also come with their lot of challenges. The first challenge that come to mind are security, safety, and privacy. Drones can be equipped with sensors and cameras that can collect a wide array of data ranging from videos, chemical composition, magnetic fields, sound, light, and speed, or distance, to name a few. The nature of this content might be sensitive, but any individual or organization who can get their hands on a drone could have access to this data, which is an obvious security concern. Furthermore, drones can be hacked and made to perform unsafe maneuvers. More commonly in the hands of untrained pilots, they could crash and cause harm to both individuals and property. An example of this occurred in October 2017 when a recreational drone collided with a commercial aircraft over the airport of Quebec City. Fortunately, the aircraft was able to land safely, but the consequences of this crash could have been disastrous. Finally, there is a privacy challenge. The individual has a right to his or her privacy. If a journalist takes a picture, he has to ask permission in order to publish said picture. With drones, it is virtually impossible for whoever is operating the drone to obtain consent from all of those who will be filmed, and the owners of all the property that will be filmed. As some of these individuals and owners might be opposed to being filmed, this is a serious issue. Drones are small, cheap, and expandable. They not only have the potential to substitute other tools for the completion of known tasks, but also unlock new potentials in vastly diverse fields with a large potential for economic and human impacts. Drones applications span private, public, and commercial applications. With proper regulations, drones can benefit the society in numerous domains. For example, public safety can be enhanced by using drones instead of helicopters to chase suspects or follow protests, which bolsters law enforcement officers' capabilities. Aerial vehicles can also be used as a mean for aerial filming, whether it is for news channel or for filmmakers shooting a movie scene. In the filming domain, their small weight and size makes AUVs practical and cheap while enabling new techniques such as multi-angle aerial videos. Drones can also be used as a cheap and quick cargo transportation over short distances, such as a substitute to expensive to operate helicopters. They can be used commercially to ship products, an endeavor currently undertaken by Amazon. Furthermore, disaster relief operations can be aided by transporting time-critical first aid equipment to locations inaccessible by the current transportation methods. Innovations in drones has an economical impact. A recent study estimates that drones will create $82.1 billion in job creation and economic growth in the United States over a span of 10 years. These jobs range from manufacturing technicians to cybersecurity engineers to high-paying drone pilots. The same study estimates that every year commercial integration of UAVs is delayed. The United States loses more than $10 billion in potential economic impact. In Quebec, numerous steps have been taken to unlock the potential of this technology, such as the creation of the Unmanned Aerial Systems Center of Excellence in the city of Alma. In terms of regulation, Transport Canada classifies UAVs by weight and distinguishes between commercial and recreational operations. Most of the users fall under the recreational rules for UAVs weighing between 250 grams and 35 kilograms. For this category, you cannot fly at night above 90 meters of altitude within 75 meters of persons or buildings, within controlled airspaces, or within 5.5 kilometers for aerodromes, including hospital heliports. However, some argue that these rules are too strict and prohibit flying most AUVs almost anywhere. A consequence of overly oppressive regulation is non-compliance from the public. In fact, most clips you see in this video are almost certainly illegal flights. Combined with lack of communication, this leads to a dangerous situation. It is therefore a matter of public safety to implement sensible and effective regulation, as hundreds of lives are at stake. An additional level of hazard stems from certifying airworthiness of drones. They are sometimes built by third parties without known safety record. That being said, an airframe weighing below 250 grams is considered a toy and can be fitted with a camera. No legal provisions are made for such small vehicles, raising serious privacy concerns. To conclude, drones are still in many ways controversial. They can benefit the society greatly but still raise concerns. One thing's for sure, they're not going anywhere, so it's left to us as a society to come to a compromise on how to effectively regulate the use of drones and limit their impacts on safety, security, and privacy.